now, for the sake of our guests who do not understand Spanish, I will shift to English. It is really a great pleasure for us to be able to present this very special exhibition called Singular.es. ES always stands for España, which is the Spanish name of the well-known Spain in English. First of all, I will say that it is for us a great pleasure to have here Major General Retired L.K.Gupta and his wife, Mrs. L.K.Gupta. Thanks for coming. He is the chairman of INTAC, a very well-known institution in Delhi, but for those who may not know the institution, say that INTAC stands for Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage, and it is a non-profit organization devoted to the protection and conservation of the vast Indian cultural heritage. We have a country which is really a vast repository of history, of monuments, and Spain, even if it is smaller than India, it's no less. I would like to say, first of all, that this exhibition has been made possible thanks to the Foundation for Crafts and Innovation, Fundes Arte in Spanish. I must also thank the Ministry of Education, Culture and Sport for contributing to make this exhibition possible. I must also thank especially the Ministry of Industry, Energy and Tourism. And I would like also to mention here the curator of this exhibition, Miss Lala de Dios. She could not come, but you will find her words in the catalog. There is a small also there about what she thinks about this exhibition. I would like also to thank very especially the projector technical, Laura Miguel. She's here with us. She came all the way from Spain to produce this, to install this exhibition. She works for the Fundes Arte, the Foundation for Crafts of Innovation, the real institution behind the whole spirit of this exhibition. And I would like also to thank Julian Zapata, who has been helping, even if he's not part of Fundes Arte, he's been also helping very much in installation. And of course, I have to thank my team at the Instituto Cervantes, especially Jesus Clavero, Raquel, and Sonia, who are working non-stop to make these things possible. And you know that we have a very fast pace of activities here going on of all sorts. I will not speak long, but I would like to quote an Indian art critic, Ananda Kentish Kumaraswamy, that he is a very well-known figure not only in India but all over Europe. And Kumaraswamy used to say that before the Renaissance, the distinction between art and craft was not so clear. Now we've drawn division lines between art and craft. He used to say that it was only after Renaissance that we took art, which was always useful. There was no separation between beauty and usefulness. This is the thing that we have done in modern times. Even the Gioconda has an utility and a sublime piece of what we say classical art used to have an utility, and then we divide it. We say this is craft, which has a particular usage, and this is art, which is only good for hanging in the museum. And Kumaraswamy used to revolt against this feeling, against this divorce between beauty and usefulness. Behind this exhibition, there are many ideas. I won't tell them, that will be the work of Laura. But I think one of the ideas is that we think that crafts represent tradition. The crafts are the tradition handed down by the craftsmen. But we seldom think that craft has been always very innovative. And many innovations that after going to techniques, into different utensils and instruments, even into art, were first brought about by humble craftsmen. They didn't sign their work, but they were adapting the objects to the usefulness of time. And I think this exhibition has much more than this, but has a lot to say about all these things. And now I would like to give the
very much for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to say a few words to you. Firstly, I'll say intact. What is intact? The director introduced. Intact was established in 1984 so that the Indian people are made more aware of their heritage and of their culture. We had a colonial legacy handed over to us where the art and culture was separated from the people. The people, the awareness of the art and culture were diminished. And it was felt that government alone cannot protect the art and culture, and the people must become part of this movement. So today, that has 170 chapters where volunteers are working all over India to list, document the Indian heritage, print heritage, art heritage, crafts, our natural heritage, our intangible heritage. So a movement is on in the country to become aware of our artistic traditions, our craft traditions, our natural heritage, our print heritage, our architecture. So that's called intact. I want to say a few words that arts and crafts in India are oldest in the world. Our civilization is very, very old. And arts and crafts in India are characterized by their delicacy and very high refinements. And I would like to give you some examples. Like between 300 BC, 300 AD, there used to be a very flourishing trade between India and Rome, both by sea and land routes. You will say, how by sea? They came to Egypt, and then via river Nile, they came into the Red Sea, and then they came to India to trade. And this motif of our national bird, peacock motif, was taken from India to Rome, Pompeii in that period. And it is found in the excavations. A Lakshmi statue taken during that time has also been found and kept in the Naples Museum. So the Indian art and craft has been going to the West since that time. There was a very brisk trade of silk and cotton between India and the Roman Empire. So this trade, these are silk and textiles, have influenced a lot. As a matter of fact, some say, what came first, Roman toga or the Indian sari? Because they are both unstitched cloths, and there is a similarity between the two. While the Romans have kept the record, we Indians haven't kept the record of whether they influenced us in this toga or sari influenced Roman toga. So there is a lot of research needed on this. Painted textiles, you all know, they've influenced the entire Europe. As a matter of fact, I was just telling the director how the Spanish were jealous of the Portuguese to find an absolutely independent route to come to India. And in the process, they wanted to go to Calicut to trade for our spices, for our textiles, for our crafts. And in the process, they found the two continents of Americas. So India was, so the interaction which has influenced the arts and crafts all over. We have been influenced by the Western arts and crafts. So have our arts and crafts influenced the West. And I thought, and this has continued. Or fresco painting. In India, we have the examples of fresco painting in 10th century AD at Thanjavur. While in Europe, the earliest example of fresco painting is in 15th century AD at Sistine Chapel in Rome. So, all these interactions have been going on, and I wish that this interaction is more. Indian handicrafts, as I said, they're in tremendous demand, and this interaction is good for the world. And I wish that this exhibition, this interaction will further grow and influence, carry the influences to Spain, and we will carry the influences from Spain in India. With these few words, I wish this exhibition a grand success, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta, for your illuminating comments. As he said, there will be interesting questions whether it was the toga or the sari. But one thing you said very rightly, India brought about a textile revolution when the Greeks came here, because I should remind that India gave to the world the cotton. And Greeks very much surprised when they saw people like and dressed in cotton, which I think they had never seen before. So there are a lot of possibilities of Indian influence in the dresses of the classical Europe. And now I would like to welcome Laura Miguel to explain us a little bit about this exhibition. Laura?
Buenas tardes, good evening. First of all, I would like to welcome you to this exhibition. I would also like to thank the Instituto Cervantes for hosting once again this exhibition. We have been already in 5 centers in Morocco. Before we have been also in Portugal, in France and Spain. This exhibition has been already in many countries, many people have visited, so I hope you will enjoy it also. What you can see here is a showcase of what craftsmen and craftswomen are doing now in Spain. It's contemporary crafts. You have a big variety of materials and different techniques, like in India, Spain has also a lot of different regions. It's much smaller than India, but we have also different regions with different raw materials, with different techniques, with different cultures. And we try to show here these different cultures that are behind these craftsmen and craftswomen. So you have also, although it's contemporary craft, you can see also old techniques mixed with new techniques, old materials, new materials. There is a lot of mixture in this exhibition. It's not an exhaustive representation of Spanish craft, but it tries to be a comprehensive showcase. So I just want you to visit it, to enjoy it, and I will be here around, so if you have any questions about any craftsman, you can ask me. You have also a small leaflet in the front of the entrance of the exhibition, where you can find the description of each craftsman, and also their website and their address. So if you are interested in some of their products, you can just log in the internet and check what they are doing. So just enjoy it, and thank you very much.
So please, we have Laura here, and I'm sure she will be very willing to answer questions about the different objects. So let's enjoy the exhibition with a glass of Spanish wine. Thank you very much.